Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Battle today is on the Siegfried Lane map, and we've got Tyrannosaurus from the 40WR8 clan, and he's in the Tortoise, the Tier 9 British heavy TD. It's a standard battle, so you've got coming from each side and going to the city, which is pretty common. So he's a bit faster than Martian there, but slower than the Conqueror. And you've got a speeding Fox 155 going ahead there. So let's see what positions he takes to use his gun. Now, Tortoise has got a fairly high DPM. It's in fact one of the highest DPMs I think in the game, certainly for its tier, and it's got good gun arc as well. So although it's a casemate TD, you don't necessarily have to move your hull to get your gun online to the target. Now, the main weakness, of course, is the commander's cupola on top. So if you can hide that side of the tank, it's exactly what he's doing here. Putting the commander's cupola behind hard cover, then you're almost impenetrable. And so almost, obviously, then, you know, the highest pen tanks can still pen you, but it's got good frontal armor. So let's see if we can get the gun characteristics while we're looking around. So standard damage is, pen is 259 with average damage 400, and the pen goes up to 326, which definitely helps you in tier 10 games. And you get a very decent shot velocity of 1300 meters per second, so an improvement over the standard round there. Alright, now spotted a errant 4005. It's pushed up a bit too far, I would say, and he's going to be circled here. Now, the Fox 155 sort of getting in the way here, multiple ways, so he's going to aim across there, gets a nice shot in the top, and he's taking it before he can reload, but that's alright. And here we go, got an object 263. Be invisible too, just because of the cover for both tanks. It's been spotted, at least they've taken a blind shot at him perhaps, and it's managed to pen. And I just wonder if we can have a look at the front of the tank and see where that went in. Yeah, right next to the gun mantler. That's been unfortunate, but I think that would be the strongest part of the tank. But anyway, let's see how we go there. There's the 263. Doesn't manage to penetrate that time. Armor not hit. Let's go to the low front plate. There we go. Finally gets the shot in. And the 263 just moving to get out of the way, but he puts a blind shot in there to just to keep everything honest. And there he's still there. Puts another shot in, but then this time looks like it hit the tracks. So that's sort of one of the dangers shooting in front. You can't quite line up with the weak spots. If you shoot at the tracks, even if you hit the front sprocket, there's nothing behind it. So yeah, no hit points to take when you do that. So you just have to be very careful when you're shooting from direct front on. Alright, now got a T30 there. Another potential target. His team's just a little bit behind at the moment. So they're almost 3,000 hit points in arrears, or 2,500, and they are 2 tanks down. So they need to pull their stops out and get a few more kills, or certainly do more damage, keep the enemy's heads down. Would certainly help. So can Tyrannosaurus get his gun working a bit harder here? He's only done 993 so far, which is sort of 2. He's actually landed 2 damaging shots. That we can see, of course. He may have done a bit more than that. So that T30 lands a shot there on the object 704. So that crew in the middle there not doing too well. But Tyrannosaurus needs to pick up some targets or relocate. Is your main choice, of course. There's no point staying in one spot if you're not getting any action. And you can see here nicely using the commander's view to line up. There's the 263, goes for the front sprocket, tries to track him, but unfortunately it doesn't go through, but certainly gets the hit points. Does track him that time. And can he get another shot in before he replies? Well, no, but he gets the assisted damage there from tracking him, so that's good. That takes out a fairly dangerous TD. And now can he safely flank this T30? Well, it looks like he can, but he did get spotted coming around here, so he's just using his commander's vision here again just to see which way the tanks are facing. But luckily he's got the T30 facing the other direction, and he doesn't want that big gun firing. It does have a fairly long reload, but unfortunately for the T30, even though we have a round ready, it didn't penetrate him. So there's the armour, Tortoise standing up, and now he can just go to work on the T30. It's got a fairly weak hull, and it can't really side scrape, and he bounces another incoming round. So the T30 driver really not aiming carefully, and he gets the kill. So there you go, that's the DPM at work of the Tortoise. Now he's got a 100, and he's just keeping him away really, rather than looking at doing too much damage. But now he's actually punished the WZ heavy tank there. E100 slightly getting in the way, but I think he can, yep, there we go, gets the kill on the WZ. So starting to even things out now. The hit points are almost identical and the kills are almost identical. So now if he can get around this C100, oh, he's one shot now anyway, so if he can get him facing the other way, he'll get the low plate and he gets the kill. So nice bit of work there. Gets a tier 10 out of the way. Now he's got the Cobra. Does he want to face the Cobra? Cobra, pretty dangerous tank, 4-shot auto loader. I've got a good battle on this channel of the Cobra on this actual map, doing a stack of damage. So you can have a search for that. It's part of the tank reviews. And the Cobra is relocated. Now, something's on the cap. No, okay, well, good guess. That's the T49. Certainly last seen up in that part of the map. Cobra, not to be seen. Maybe he's skirting around the town. And Tyrannosaurus doing the right thing, backing up. Now, you might think, why do you want to back up when it's going to be faster to travel forwards to get to where the cap area is? Well, he's just making sure that the Cobra is not hanging out there in the field and going to sneak up and shoot him from behind. So T49 has come off the cap. Maybe thought it was a bit too dangerous. It's quite possible the Focker's come down to have a go at him, and I think he took a bite out of the T49. Unfortunately didn't get another shot in. So Tyrannosaurus coming back up to back up the Foch at the highest possible speed of 24 kilometers per hour. If you stop running over things. And the T49 trying to circle around the Foch, I think, but so far kept at bay. But where is the Cobra? You can find the Cobra and get rid of that, and the T49, then you can go to work on the Arty, but there you go, the Cobra, here we go, spotted there on the edge of the city, and he gets spotted there himself. Now, did he get spotted by the Cobra? No, I don't think so. Probably the T49. It's T49. The Cobra took out the Foch 155, and there's the T49 on top of the hill there. Let's just run away. So the game bit in the balance now. They've got more in. There is an Arty. Now, he hasn't been spotted, or Tyrannosaurus hasn't been spotted. Puts a nice gift to the Arty using HE, so good thinking there. But again, pretty swift to change shells given the short reload time. And if you're using intuition, of course, then you can cut that in half. So, but good thinking there to try and get more damage using an HE against a soft target there. So, got to be careful here. He really wants to close down this T49. There he is. Let's come around again. There's good rotational velocity on the Tortoise, and the T49 not great at. Oh dear. Yeah, now the RD has taken a piece out of him. He'd be unhappy to left him alive, but it does get the killing shot on the T49, so good shooting there. And the Cobra firing HE. Now, why would the Cobra have HE loaded? I don't know, he's probably pressed the wrong button by mistake. He'll have to get rid of those shots out of his gun. But they're trying to close down that Cobra and make him back off or give away his cover. And certainly HE is not going to bother the Tortoise a great deal. But if you were the Cobra driver, you would be rapidly trying to change the shells. He does have a chance to win this game, but look, they've got 92 hit points between the Object 261, the M53, 55 and the Cobra, so they can't, none of them likely to be on full health except potentially the M53, M55. So the Tortoise Racing, that's probably a good reason they gave with the name Tortoise, given that the speed is not so crash hot. But where is the Cobra and where are the arties? That's the question. So well, there you go, that's where the M53 is. So that means he's been spotted. Well, now his light's gone off, but that arty was waiting. Oh, there you go, the Cobra's just around the corner. So, and the arty's working on both of them, but can they flank the Cobra? So Tyrannosaurus going the lower way. The Cobra hasn't moved, he's still there behind the bunker. That's not a clever move, he's going to get flanked. And here we go, Tyrannosaurus coming around the right way. Gets one shot in, he'll get that next shot in, I reckon. But he doesn't need to, the mouse and got the kill. So that's brought it down now to the two arties. It's got 3 minutes left. Puts a blind shot in just to where he thinks the arty is, but unfortunately that hit the dirt. And now just searching around for where they might be. But they've basically got two of the slowest possible tanks in the battle to come down and hunt down these arty, and if you're in the M53, M55 you'd be moving, and that's what he's trying to do, but he's in the open. Oh, unfortunately that shot missed, but I'm sure he'll line up for the next one. Just slow it down, get calm. Puts one shot in, and he should get the next one. No, that missed, but doesn't matter. He's still within view range, so oh no, he's gone behind a hard cover, so he might just get away, but he's not going to go too far. He can only really get to the corner of the map, so he'll get cut off. And I need to kill them though, because there's only 2 minutes left, so given the speed of these vehicles, they're not going to get to the cap area in time to cap out. There's the 2 minute warning. So they really need to cut off both of the arties. I'm sure they'll find this M53 and 55, but where's the Object 261, given he was last on the other side of the map? Oh, this is very painful. But here we are, searching. Oh, he's just got him lined up. No, missed. Okay, get the shot in now. There's no point side scraping an M53. Gets the kill. One arty to go. And you can see a total of 39 hit points left. I've got 1 minute and 19 to find out where he is, and if you're in the Object 261, you'll be running to the other side of the map. And in fact, it looks like he's on the other side of the map, given where the shell came from. I doubt that they'll get there in time. This is going to be a draw, I would say. So it's a bit unfortunate. Obviously the arty just going for as much damage as he could get, but yeah, 49 seconds left. They're not going to find him. The arty definitely faster than either of these two tanks. But just in case he does something dumb, we'll just keep looking. But no, he's not even going to get into the town at this rate. So just sort of ruining not being able to take out that 261 when he had the opportunity. So a bit of bad luck there. unfortunately. Couldn't carry the team all the way to a win. So this is definitely going to be a draw. And you see he did everything he could to try and win, but that's the unfortunate result. I was going to look at the details. Alright, well it doesn't look like any of the blind shots paid off. He's ended up with 5.1k of damage and 5 kills. He's blocked 3190 of damage. That's given him the Steel Wall award, and he's picked up the Ace Tanker medal. So this was a draw. Let's have a look at the experience. So 942 in a draw. That's pretty magnificent. We'll have a look at the Courageous reward add-on to see what the true level of base would have been. But yeah, there you go. No Steel Wall because the FOC 155 did 5.7k. That's the top damage in the team, and the enemy team, the Cobra, did the most and finished on top. I didn't finish on top of experience though. So it's a sword experience, yeah. So the Martian finished next in experience on the side, but equal with the FOC 155. So, but the T49 actually finished up with the most experience there. All right. Detailed report, 33 shots fired. So it gives an indication of the output of the gun. Fired pretty much standard ammunition as far as I could see, and of course the HE as well, so his ammunition costs quite low. Did have some mission payouts going, so he's ended up with a tidy profit for a tier 9 of 23k, but certainly helped by the that missions payout there of 30k. So Courageous Resistance Award, that's given him an extra 540, so that is really a 1480 base, so definitely well into, well there you go, 1482. That's definitely Ace Tanker material, particularly at tier 9, so great result there. So thanks for the replay, Tyrannosaurus. Certainly appreciate you passing this on. If anyone out there has got a replay they'd like to be featured, just send it to me on Discord on the World of Tanks Asia Discord server. You can certainly find me there. And hopefully you liked the video, and certainly if you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, that's something I'd like you to do. We'll have more great content to follow, and thanks very much for watching.